Love and light. This your girl, Ask Big Mama. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. We get down in it. We do live readings right here. 5 cards for $10. Ask Big Mama. How's everybody feeling? Boy, a lot of different things is going on right now in this energy. Boy, I tell you, it's a lot of sad stuff going on. We're going to always put in the memory of all these young black children, boys and girls that's being unalived. I don't know. This new energy is terrible. It's just like, it just want to, I don't know, remove. Is that the energy? But I would tell anybody, black, just be careful. People don't care no more. This man opened up hate in the building again. And once the building, the crack is open, here come the flood of negative energy. So always center yourself and be mindful of the energies that's out here that's pushing. We do collective readings here. You could do private readings with me, 10 cards for $135. For 15 cards is $175. Ask Big Mama Soaps. I will make sure the information is at the bottom. I want to thank all the people that's been getting their readings. Thank you, because I don't play no games. But we want to pull on this energy today, because we need to talk about it. And I want to pull this energy. This is a special reading. They are more than monetized anyway, so it don't matter to me. But this reading needs to happen. And this is for the young man, Mr. Wells. And we got to get down to it. It's a lot of readers here, but I'm a healer. And we want to see what's going on in this energy. Hey, baby, love and light. I don't care what color our children are. Them is our kids. And that young man is being played. See, I'm from the dirty South, so I know how they move. And with that being said, we have to understand what it is. Make sure when you come up in here in my live, you come with your energy right. I'm going to get you up out of here. I don't play no games. Go play with your kids. I'm not about to convince. I don't care what you say. If you don't know nothing about black people's business, mind your business, okay? And we just leave it like that, okay? Because we don't want no problems. Trust me. Believe what you believe in. Just like I don't believe in the churches. Slave ran. Don't talk about my ancestors if you don't know nothing about us. All right? And if you black and you don't get it, I'm sorry you're not conscious, okay? But we're going to get down to energy for this young man. It's a lot of stuff that they're not seeing. I don't know if people are scared. And since I remember, black people have always been in fear because they've been so dangerous. Yeah, we have our own problems in the community. But we talk about something that's bigger. I don't want us to sit in illusion. All black people is not bad, and all white men and white women are not bad either. Everybody has free will to be who they are. So if you prejudice and different things like that, that's who you are. I can't change that. But we just gonna get you out the way. Because over here is love and light. I have a lot of white sisters that we do a lot of love and connection, okay? So we got to move away from the bull, all right? So it's a plan. I don't like the plan. I'm on my live. Okay. Because I'm going to Cleveland for my birthday. We're going to go to Red Table. It's like a 5-star steakhouse.
Okay.
And I'm going to order my dress and stuff so I can look sexy for my birthday.
Okay, well, I'm on my line.
All right, come on, see.
I got you.
I'm going to make the event and invite everybody.
Okay, let's do it.
Come on.
So,
Come on.
I want to get down to this dead energy. And I want to see what's really going on. I'm mad. I'm mad for everything that's not aligned to us. I don't like how they did the Mexicans. Great people. I just, hurt is hurt. But this is a world that we in right now. People don't love no more. And this is why we're not winning. We don't know how to love. We don't. We want to fight, but we don't want to love on each other. Hey, baby, love and light. So we're going to get down to it. Welcome, family. And we're going to see what's going on in this energy. How do y'all feel about the young man? Make you think about your own children, don't it? I don't care what color they are kids. Them are babies. Somewhere these kids are learning how to hate. And I can't imagine just take somebody out just because I can. Where did this intent on these kids' life happen? Is this the first time they ever did this? They were too comfortable. See, that's the mind. They kids see this. The KK ain't stopped. Is you crazy? They just the judges now and the police and different things like that, the teachers and everything. It's never stopped, baby. I'm a black woman. So I know. But it should piss a lot of people because we are connected now. You got a lot of black men with white women, white men with black women, and we got children that's mixed. You're not going to take yourself out the situation. So we're going to see what's going on with this dead energy. And I know a lot of us, we should be mad right now and pray over your kids. Let's pray for all these kids. I'm seeing a lot of different things where white kids is getting unalive and missing as well. We as the high priests and the mothers and the healers, we got to send it back to the center from where it comes from. We got to understand that love is going to get us through everything, family. But we're going to see right now, all my ancestors and Orishas coming to the sun. Let's talk about this energy. What did happen with that young man's name, Nolan Wells? What did they do and why? Now, I hear a lot of people talk about timid, and he might have come back again. Energy never dies. I said before, he had to come back again. He didn't learn the lesson from the last time, and he had to come back, and then he still didn't learn the lessons again. And I believe the lesson was, don't trust nobody. Move around. We get to come back here over and over until we get it right, right? Until it's over. That's why you have the shoulder ones. The shoulder ones. They got to keep back over and over and over and over. Thank you, baby. But I want to see what's in this energy. Treating this drama as therapy. They thought it was funny. They seen a young man that was by himself. It wasn't no other black people. And they took on the picking. Some people are addicted to karma and drama. And they didn't process what they was going to do. They just did it. And I know this reading is going to be very hard for a lot of people that's bigots. So I'm going to tell you to move around. I'm not to convince. But we're going to get down to this business. See, they treated it as a game. Because they sit into drama. They mama showed them how to do it. They daddy showed them how to do it. That's why they cover everything. Even the judge, she tried to cover. And every last person that's covering, we gonna send it back to the center where the fuck it come from. Keep your hands off our people. And that's just what that is. We've been dealing with this millions on top of millions of years. And we over it. Your soul left the meeting. If you go to my TikTok, I did a chilling, and he said in the cello that he was dead so fast. He seen his body coming out, and he see them just beating the body. When I seen the video after I put it on my YouTube, on my TikTok, this is what he showed me. He seen everything that was being done to his body, and they threw him around like he was a damn dog. Just throwing him everywhere. That's why the body was so abused up. But he showed me in the spirit, he saw what they was doing to his body. He was already gone. So he didn't feel the hits. He said the soul had already left. And the meeting, meeting, was the game that they was playing when they was throwing the body everywhere. He was already disconnected from the physical realm. You know, the ancestors just let him go. The creator just let him sleep. And it was dread. And his mother's going to have to do a cleansing to remove him, because right now he's stuck in the different realm. Too much. It was too much. Spirit, give me some more information. Crying. The crying. And it was showered. And it was a powerful breakdown. He was so vulnerable. He didn't know it was coming. He felt something. He felt it. He heard the words. They was using the N-word all the time. Talk about how nappy his hair was. It was a lot of jealousy. The fact whoever this white girl was a lot of the reason why he's not here right now. But he didn't see it coming because he's young. How would he even know that that was the end of his life? I'm going to tell all black people. Y'all think y'all doing something because y'all doing a over higher achievements and try to go into communities where they don't want you. This is what happens. I'm just keeping it real. Be mindful what you're asking for. You to protect this young man. It's a lot of white people that love you. There's some love white. It's some white ones that don't like. And they showed you who he was. He felt like he was pushed in the back on a wall. And I'm going to say what I said when I say it again. See, people don't like the truth over here on YouTube. I don't care. But I'm going to say what I need to say, because guess what? This is my channel. It wasn't just young people. It was older people too that was there. So I don't want y'all to feel it's just the young people. It was a collection of them. They saw everything. Give me some more information about this. This is a special reading today. It wasn't and will never be no closure. They gonna run this thing out for years. By the time y'all even figure it out, everybody's gonna move on with their lives. It will never be an opening. It will never end. It will be so many unanswered questions, emotional hangers, a lot of Hanger. People will continue living their lives. He's just another black body, strange that's gone. It will never be closure. And if I think about all the cases in these last 5 years, no answers. But it's always been a big cover. They're going to cover everything when it comes to a black person. They will always get down to the business to the white people. That's just what they do. But when it comes to us, they don't care. Because they feel, y'all kill yourself anyways. Yeah, you just another body. I'm just keeping it real. Over here, we ain't gonna lie over here. See, that's why we sit in the illusion so much. That's why we'll never win. I would tell any woman that got a black son, whether you a black woman, a black or a white woman, prayer for your children and tell your kids the dangers of being black. Any white woman that got a black child, I'm going to need for you to have conversations with them. How to carry themselves. How not to talk too much when the police come or anything. Don't say nothing. Show your kids how to have intuition of understanding that it's dangerous on every corner. Don't find yourself in a collection of white people. I'm sorry. And I'm not being funny. I'm just keeping it real. If a white person tell you the same thing, what's the problem? They said, don't put your kids in situations like that. And that's why a lot of black people got a problem with the mother. She should have showed what they did to her son. What's the cover up? I'm angry. Everybody should be angry they got a black kid. What we talking about here? But everybody want to mask stuff. I don't sit in lies. Y'all mask the truth because the truth hurts. And we have to look each other. We got to look at the mama. We got to look at everybody. We can look at the white mother, the white daddy, the black. Oh, everybody need to sit back and see what it really is. I know it's hard. It was too much. When you put liquor, bullshit around it, mental problems, it's an overload. When you see one bigot, you're going to see a whole collection of bigot. They might already be racist and just playing the game. They was probably already setting him up before that day. You know, people do rituals. Hey, love and light. People do rituals. They've been doing it for years. I don't care what it's doing with the black bodies or babies or whatever. They've always done it. They're going to continue doing it. But now the exposure is here. Yeah, that's what that is. The exposure is finally here. You can't hide what you see right in front of your face. Love and light. And this is the problem that we have right now. Y'all want to think it's a game. This ain't no fucking game when it comes to all of these people being hurt. And nobody is doing nothing about it. But like I said, it's just another black body. Another strange fruit. And the cover was getting me. They cover it up, but that's Mississippi. That's where my family is from. Hell, before my daddy died, we tried our best to get their birth piece of papers off of saying the word nigga. That was what my daddy's name said on his thing. He was never called a black man. He was called a nigga. We tried our best to get it done, and Mississippi wouldn't change it. So my daddy died, not black, but a nigga. That's the South, honey. My daddy was a powerful man, but he still died with that name on his piece of paper. It's too much. And we over it. We over it. Because it's never gonna change. Spirit, give me some more about this bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. They gonna sleep good. Trust me, that judge didn't care. She took her white ass to sleep. She didn't care. It wasn't her child. They will walk. And if they do, it's going to be years before they get them. No different than Emmett Till. That woman lived a good life and lied on that child. But she got to die peacefully. I know this is a hard reading right now because my heart is just mad because it will never change. Spirit, give me some more information. Crying over the situation. Now, it's not that y'all want information. It's hard to deal with. They emotionally invested into this bullshit. And they're going to reject everything that they can to get the truth for this young man. And for all black people that's been taken up out of this game because of somebody's skin type. They ain't crying for you. They laughing. It's a lot of people that's laughing. We're going to see this for the rest of our lives. These next 6 years going to be crazy. They're laughing. But I tell you, they was laughing. They thought it was a game. This young man was gone. They beat the shit out this child. They treated him like he was a doll. They threw him in the air, on the floor. They did everything. They was laughing through it. They didn't care that the fact that child has so much pain to the back of his head, to his stomach, to his throat, everything. They didn't care. It was humor to them. It was funny to them. But you think about this, what they've always done. When they was putting them on the tree, they was having a picnic. That's why I don't like that word. They set up that damn table and they burned them on the stack. And it was funny. Disgusting. I'm not about to shell the truth to make it easy for you guys because I want every white person to see what your ancestors done and what they still doing today. It's not your fault, unless you allow them to continue having power over the situation. It's some white people that ain't with this, and there's someone that is. We got our own black people don't like their own. They did a lot, capture their own. So it's the person. It's free will. If you will, you will. If you won't, you won't. And it's just what it is. This energy is draining for anybody. It's a shutdown with people right now. It's no love in the building. I get so mad when I see a person that can be calling the police, but you would rather put it on a video when you could have actually saved that person's life. People are not scared no more. They don't care if people die. It's new now. This is the new normal. Nobody cares about love no more. Love is not in the building anymore, family. And I'm keeping it honest. People don't care. A person could die and get shot and they're going to sit there like, oh my God. I can't believe this happened. He just laying there. Look at the young man. So sad. Ain't nobody called the police. Is we that evil now? I can't even imagine seeing a child that's have blood on the ground and I'm not going to try my best to aid you. Is you crazy? But you'll rather put it on a phone to get some help? Is this the world that we're in? TV, say thank you for what you've done. Show they need it. People don't feel nothing no more. I think a lot of people are numb now. People don't feel nothing. Seen, never replied. Ghost, rejection, silence, confusion. All those things that came with it. He'll never be seen ever again. He will be a spirit for the rest of his life, and he's going to keep going back and forth. He's going to keep replaying this until his mom and them release him. He felt rejected. He cried out for his mother. Mommy. He was so confused. He was a baby. But these young men had so much anger in them. They were jealous, consumed with anger and hate. Now we have another young man gone. No different than the black woman. Got a whole collection of white women. Everybody healed, good, and she dead in the yard. That nobody did one day. Nobody knew nothing but a black woman was in this woman's yard. And these were supposed to be her friends. All right. Y'all better understand this is reality. This ain't no lie. This is what we see. And this is what's going on. I can't make it up. And I will not try. But he deserved better than what he got. All these young people that raised with money, they dangerous. Because y'all gave them everything but didn't give them no fucking sense. Spirit, give me some more about this case. Do not look for exposure because they will mask it. By the time they get done at the web of we go down to this rabbit hole, they're going to make it so it's going to be so messy till they will never get to the truth. It'll be years on top of years and with no answers. I promise you that. Fishing. That's all you're going to be able to do. Fish for answers with none. You're going to see hundreds of comments, negative things against this woman's life and stuff like that, and that child was taken out. They said right there, it said that we had 7 people on the boat, and we had 6 left. Hello? The lady was telling me, what you mean you had 7? Where's the other body? He said out of his own mouth, shut up, shut the F up. Y'all not watching? Y'all not seeing what it's saying? They said it was 7 children, young people, that was on the boat. When they left, it was 6. Hello? She's trying to get down to a why. Where's the other one? The last one left. I knew exactly. You could hear the girl talking. She was right in the middle of everything as well. Nobody is going to be solved out. I'm sorry. Oh, they got the story together. I said it wasn't no water in them lungs. So they couldn't use the fact that he drowned. Once you're dead, it's done. Once that mouth closed, the water ain't coming in down to here. It got to go down. It's got to drown. You got to feel it. All that it wasn't in there. That's why they had to take it out. Cover. Okay? And if they was going to do anything, they was going to put it back into the body. It wasn't even in the body. Does that make sense? Because when you in life and you about to to drown, it's coming down in your lungs. It wasn't nothing in the lungs. They know you had to cover that up. The South is something crazy. They gonna cover everything. I don't want y'all to sit over here in illusions because it's bullshit. Spirit, give me some more. That's all it was. Pride, ego. When they see him pulling them white girls, they wasn't having that shit. They was jealous. How you gonna take your black ass over here and take our women? Y'all gonna see a lot of this because they're tired of seeing white women with black men. You're gonna see a lot more of this. That ego was hurt. And it got way of a fake ass relationship anyways. The young boy who was sitting at the table talking about it, how the hell is gonna be your best friend and your mama didn't even know who they was? Another lie. You know you ain't never break no bread with this young man. Y'all was probably somebody you knew in school, but that wasn't friends. Would you come out so painful was in the darkest coming out? They ain't gonna do shit about it though. So I don't want nobody to sit here and say it's gonna be okay. It's never gonna be okay, family. Give me some more information. In the head. Oh, they gotta get this shit all the way together. They overthinking, they stress. They told them y'all gonna be okay, y'all gonna walk. Don't worry about it. It's another nigga. Yeah, you won't be the first, won't be the last. That's what they say. Oh, the judge, she covering up. The woman who deal with the bodies, and I can tell you how many bodies that she mistreated. Okay, covered. They're gonna continue covering this whole story, y'all. Don't waste your time. And listen, they're gonna be dirt digging for the rest of their freaking lives. No different than Emmett Till. And that one was sitting right there in front of everybody and lived her funky ass life on a lie. They covered that shit up so good in Mississippi to where they had the paperwork that she was guilty and it concealed her. Just keeping it real. Behold, what you put out so shall be. They think they won. Have you? That's what rich people do. Money will get them over anything. It's played out now. This is the norm. You're going to see it more and more as the days go on, the years. Our bodies mean nothing. Our spirit, our energy, it doesn't. It's so sad that I have to say it like this, but you're going to see more of this. Then the police just kicked online the young man. Oh, they try to say he had a knife. How can you have a knife when you got cops around you, beating the shit out of you? They did come up to you like you an animal, like you would shoot a horse 5 times in the head, and then in front of everybody. And he's not even in jail. Somebody is telling them, get rid of all of them. I can't smile through this fake shit. I will not. This shit ain't funny. It's sickening and it's sad. But this what the black people have been dealing with our whole lives. Oh, but he about to hunt their asses. If they ever get down to it, they're going to be the weakest link that's going to blow the shit out. Because they're going to have flashback, trauma, and the side effects from it. It's going to be that one person that's going to hit everything because they ain't going to be able to deal with what they've done. And it might take years. They're going to continue talking shit. They think it's probably, oh, we got him. Yeah. It's a game to them, honey. Reality. On TV. They don't care. They didn't feel nothing for this young man. I can't make it up. Spirit, give me some more information. Oh, I'm about to get up out of this energy. It's too much for me right now. We got to understand, family. That demon is real. And he's moving fast. It's going to use the young people that's low vibrating. That you don't teach them no sin. We're going to see this all the time. But if you have any heart, I don't care what color you are, honey, start praying. Send that beautiful love out. Because we're going to need it. So I hope you guys enjoy this energy. It's real. It's sad. So sad. And you can't sit in fear. But you can be aware. It's still people out here that hate. And because of their contact of their skin, it's going to let them get away with everything. I don't want to see no child. I don't care what color they are. I don't want to see no child hurt. So that was my reading, guys. Y'all be good to yourself. Sit back and watch the show. Ashay.